Hey all you immortals, welcome back. Bronze Dragon here, saying thanks for dropping by and spending a little bit of time with me. I appreciate it. At the end of the video, if you've liked this, please leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing. With that said, a couple nights ago I had heard about this new game named Immortal Creed, and I thought I'd do a quick video on it to get the information out there. And at the time, it was kind of like a concerted effort to just be really quick, get a basic informational video out. And now I want to kind of dig in a little bit because now we are in what they call the Founders Alpha stage, and they've invited everybody can come over and be part of the alpha stage. Now, if you get an account and you get the packs, you get 4 packs to open up, everything that is on the alpha account will be wiped, just like normal testing phase would be. But it gives you a chance to get in, open up a few packs, kind of see what the game's about, and then it's wiped. For those of us who got in before, and it's very hazy, but certain things that if you put money in and bought credits, not credits, credits before yesterday, which would have been July 16th, 2023, then you got bonus packs. And if you take part in the alpha and earn your way through the ranks from bronze, silver, and gold, you will earn other free bonus packs as well. And you can open those in alpha, but they also apply to your main account when alpha is closed off and they launch live. So there's a bunch of things going on. When you join up, if you decide to join up, I know everybody's got a lot of games going on, but I like to get the information out there just in case you look at something. You never know. Something will strike your fancy and you like, because you never know when a game's going to come out and it's going to have something a little bit different, something that catches, and it's just not standard from what's been going on, and it takes the whole gaming forward a step, if you know what I mean. So with that said, I'm checking my mic levels and it looks like I'm a little bit high, so I'm going to bring that down a little bit. So hopefully that helps. Okay, what I want to do is I want to take a quick spin through the white paper just to give you an idea of some of the facts about the game. And then after we take a quick spin through the white paper, we will go into the game and we will open the 4 alpha packs that I have available to my account now. I want to go ahead and open those, and you can get an idea of what kind of cards are in the game and such, so that I can move forward and start playing my matches to try hopefully earn my way up through bronze, silver, and gold by the end of July. Basically, I think that's the dates. We'll have to check the dates. May be wrong on that. Okay, so it starts off with what is Immortal Creed? Trading card game based on a fantasy theme. Okay, you've got your character, you've got weapons for the character, you have melee, you have magic, you have range, kind of similar to the way Splinter Forge is set up. The land that they're working in is called Alara, and they have quests available. The Glory is the main token, and it's available on 2 different chains, the Hive chain and the Polygon chain. Most of us are used to working with the Hive blockchain, and so we're very familiar with that, and you can move your assets around on the Hive blockchain as we're used to. But if you're used to using Polygon, you can also use that. So I don't have really any experience with Polygon, so I will have to look into that, but it's available either way depending on what you want to do. And the main token is called Glory, and I have seen it. It is on Hive now. It's not live, but it's listed. So last time I checked, there was no action on it. And then they call out the fact that this is a mobile friendly game, so you can play it on your PC, laptop, tablet, or phone. I have not played it mobile yet, and we'll just have to check that out. I've just been playing it on a PC. So the basics start with this. Your main card is called an Immortal, very similar to what a summoner would be in Splinterlands, right? And they're separated by level, rank, you can level them up, and rarity. Okay, so if you're not getting all this, don't worry, I'll leave a link to this white paper in the show notes and you can check it out. So getting back into this, each Immortal card displays the Immortal's name, maximum starting health, which is right here next to the hearts. We're used to hearts. and any battle modifiers or abilities, which would be listed down here. So this guy has 10 or 100 initial health, and he gets plus 10% to melee damage. The Immortal's rarity and level are displayed on the banner at the top left of the card. So this currently is a level 1, and this is a rare. So unlike other games, we'll get into that, but the greens are rares in this game. Modifiers. So each Immortal has a unique way to affect a battle in the form of abilities and modifiers. We just covered that. You can see that this guy gives 15% to melee and range defense. So the common modifiers include plus damage amount, plus hit chance, plus defense, plus resistance, and plus speed to trigger faster. I'm going to try to go through this. I'll leave the link if you want to just spend a little bit more time on that. Some Immortals have an ability that triggers during a battle, usually once each round. So this guy can heal himself for 8 once per round. Pretty self-explanatory. 5 races: Thrall, Deepsmiths, looks like kind of like dwarves, Crathians, Chromans, and Thratons. And I'm not certain. I suppose that each race is better at certain things, but I don't have any proof on that, so that's something we'll have to look into going forward. But more different races available. Then you have your equipment. Equipment cards represent the weapons and other items used for battle. Each equipment card shows the number of turn slot it uses. So this little hourglass, it takes 1 turn to use this razor. Okay. The card speed down here at this little stopwatch, the second it triggers during a turn, any damage dealt, any defense, and any modifiers or ability. So you have how long it takes and the speed of it, how fast it triggers. The equipment's rarity and level are displayed with a banner at the top left of the card. So this is level 2, and the rarity is the color purple. Abilities. Equipment cards can also trigger unique abilities affecting you or your opponent. For some examples are heal and stun. So this ring heals self for 50 to 70. So if you throw this card in on one of your turns, very much like you're picking cards in Splinter Forge, however they go in a line, you can dictate where you're, say for instance you want to have an attack card first, then a heal card, and then a shield card or something like that. You can lay out, that's part of the strategy of the game. So one of the things are items that have abilities, rings that heal, things of this nature. Card levels. Both Immortal and equipment cards have a card level up here to the left, designating the strength of the card. A card level is displayed with a number at the banner at the top left of the card. Cards start at 1 and can be combined to increase to a maximum level of 10. Each level increases the stats of the card and can introduce new modifiers and abilities. So obviously as you get stronger, or as you want your Immortal to get stronger, you have to level it up, which we're about ready to talk about here in a few minutes on how you do that. Okay, so this is a little bit different than a lot of other games. Commons are blue and rares are green. Epics are red and legendaries are mauve or pinkish purple. A card with a gray banner is from your starting set. It's a ghost card. It's like your starter deck in Splinterlands. Okay, and it does not contribute to battle rewards earned, just like in Splinterlands now. Okay. Card power. Card power represents its total strength defined by damage dealt, modifiers, and abilities. All else being equal, cards with similar card power will be of matching strength. So it's kind of logical. You level your cards up, they get stronger, they do more damage, they do more buffs, they do whatever they do it better. So that's the value in leveling up your cards, right? So gold foil cards are also available in this game. And once again, as in Splinterlands, if you're combining cards, you have to only combine gold foils with gold foils and standard foils with standard foils. And here they go on to say 2% of all cards have a gold foil instead of the standard foil, granting them the ability to earn more glory in combat and starting at level 2. So just like in Splinterlands, the gold foils don't start at level 1. They start at level 2, plus they go on to say that it does give you a bonus in the glory you earn, which is your coin that you earn. That can be turned around, and obviously you're going to be able to buy, sell, or trade it on the two blockchains, or you can turn it around and buy more packs. And going forward, there's going to be some type of store. I don't believe it's in action yet, but you'll be able to buy cards with just very similar to SPS and DEC and Splinterlands. Okay, here we go. Combining cards. Once you have multiple copies of an Immortal or Equipment card, you can combine them to create a higher level card. Combining cards also requires Creed for Immortal cards or Craft for Equipment cards. So we have two other types of coins here, or tokens as they are. And their specific use is for combining cards, because not only do you have to have the number of cards to combine to level them up, you have to have enough Creed and or Craft. Now, other games such as Splinter Forge and Splinterlands have other tokens very similar, where the token's main purpose is taking action and achieving something. Yeah, it makes it a little bit harder to understand, but overall I don't think it's too hard to understand. So the level of the card is displayed on the colored banner at the top left. We've seen that, and the card graphics. Level 1 for standard foil cards and level 2 for gold foil cards. All cards can be combined up to the maximum level of 10, shown as a gold star over the rarity banner. So once it hits level 10, it gets a gold star. The cost to create a higher level card from a set of lower level cards is based on the card's rarity and foil type. Higher rarity cards and gold foil cards require fewer to combine, just like in Splinterlands. Okay. The table below shows the cost in level 1 cards needed to create a higher level version of the card. So if you want to go from level 1 regular foil to level 2, and it's a common, you'll need 4 to combine. Rares 3, epics 2, legendaries 2, and as it goes up, progressively gets more, obviously. Plus, you're going to need your Creed and Craft tokens to make these combined. And then they give a chart of the gold foil combined numbers as well. So they go on to say, in addition to the cards used for combining, 1 Creed or Craft is required per level of the created card. To create a level 2 card, you need 2 Creed or Craft. A level 3 card requires 3, and so on and so forth. So I think that's pretty straightforward, not very difficult to understand. The gameplay basics, first of all, you select the Immortal, and we'll play a game, a quick match after I open my cards. But you select your Immortal, which is very much like in Splinter Forge, where you select range, melee, or magic. You choose the equipment. A match has a set number of turns. Just like in Splinterlands, there's varying types of matches, and they will change on you. So maybe one type of Immortal is better, equipment's better during certain under certain circumstances versus others. So remains to be seen. The match has a set number of turns, with each turn providing a slot to be filled with an equipment card. Select an equipment card to fill the next available turn slot until all slots are filled. A multi-turn equipment slot card will fill the appropriate number of slots. So if you theoretically have something that takes up 2 turns, then that will fill 2 slots. You can select undo to revert or reset and start over. Once again, just like in Splinterlands, you have a certain amount of time to fill your hand. I believe it's 45 seconds, but I'll have to check on that when we go in to do it. So it's not a whole lot of time, but there's not a lot of cards to choose. So matches. A match consists of multiple rounds, with each round lasting multiple turns. A single match can be set to 3, 4, 5, or even greater number of turns. The match continues until one or both combatants reach a health of 0 or lower, or a predefined maximum number of rounds is reached. And if you reach that limit without either of the person's dying, then it's a tie. Matches have a maximum card level, with only Immortal and Equipment cards of that level or below allowed. So that's a way kind of they're going to establish leagues. Not so much leagues in and of themselves. They're set, but the matches will have a limit, so you can't take in higher level cards. So rounds. A round lasts a set of turns, which each turn representing the turn of a card. Each round, both players chosen equipment cards are turned over and played in the order selected. Once all the cards have played, a new round begins, starting over at the first equipment card for the selected set. Turns. Each turn, indicated by the hourglass icon, is in a battle, consists of both players turning over and triggering their next equipment card. When a multi-turn card is played, the card damage or effect will trigger when the number of turns on the card is passed. Each turn lasts 10 seconds with a card's speed designating when during the turn the card will trigger. And that's a little stopwatch icon. Speed. A card's speed designates when during a turn the card's damage or effect will trigger. This provides an order of operations within a turn to determine. For example, if a counter is fast enough to affect the current incoming attack, a lower speed represents a faster card, with a speed of 1 being the fastest and 9 being the slowest. So an attack can be coming in, but if you counter with something that's much faster, you could get it off before he gets it off, and that could mean the difference between a match. Locations. Each match takes place in a unique location, setting arena in Alara. The environment of the location determines special effects and modifiers in the battle. So back to where I said that there are several different types of battles. And I'm sure this will evolve as time goes along. And then they go, like one's no rules. Second one's no range. Third one's mountaintop. Match only lasts 4 rounds. Swamp. Random poison damage each round. And so on and so forth. But the effect here is so that all your matches are varied and you have to come up with different strategies. So you're not going to just throw the same thing at it all the time. Hit chance. A weapon type equipment card with damage can make a chance to miss, negating all damage for the attack. An Immortal's hit chance with each damage type is shown below the Immortal in the combat view. So obviously just in other games, the RNG effect, you can totally miss. You can totally whiff and not hit. Damage type, melee, ranged, magic, and poison. And counters. Okay, not all equipment cards are damage dealing weapons. Some cards can be used to counter your opponent's attacks. Shields, magic reflection, stun, and healing. We've kind of broached upon these earlier when we were talking about cards. It'll be interesting to see how the interplay effects between these type of effects in this game. Ranks, they go from Novice, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Ebony, Diamond, Legionnaire, Vindicator, and Infinity League. Obviously, you want to get as high as you can, I guess. It's the name of the game. Match rewards. They go in and they give you the math as far as how much glory you would earn in each match. I'm not going into that, but you know, I'm sure that as things get started, it'll start off like this and something will go wrong or somebody will abuse the system and they'll have to change it. But either way, this is the way it's starting out. So if you want to look at the math on how much you're going to earn per battle. Season rewards, they have the math here for season rewards. Season rewards are not in effect during the alpha right now. However, they are giving rewards to everyone who participates. If you make it into bronze, I think it's 1 pack, silver and gold. I think it's up to 4 packs that you can earn. When you join, if you decide to join, you will go become a member in Discord, and you can ask all the questions there. He's been pretty good. Although they do seem to be on a different time zone than here in the States, but you know, that's life. Okay, so assets, we kind of went over that. The wallets are Polygon and Hive Blockchain. They have the card packs. You can buy them for credits, and credits are available directly. You can buy it on PayPal with your credit card or whatever. They do have some bonuses in you know, if you buy multiples, so you can get a 10, 15, or 20% bonus. And then they give the numbers here of how many packs are in the initial alpha. Currencies, we talked about it. Glory and credits are the main, you know, it's like credits and SPS sort of in Splinterlands. And then Creed and Craft are used to combine the cards. I will touch upon Creed and Craft is, we just talked about that. They can be transferred on the blockchain, their credits itself. I'm guessing you earn it by battling. I have not seen specifically how you earn them, but as we get into this, we'll find out. NFTs, Immortal, and equipment cards will be able to be transferred to a blockchain wallet as an NFT. Immortal Creed's NFTs representing card ownership can be minted and stored on the Polygon or Hive blockchain. I just wanted to point that out. Trading will be available as well on the blockchain wallet or in-game at a certain point. And he goes on to give the Discord link and the API. So that's just a quick spin. I probably missed some stuff. If you want any further information about this, just go ahead and throw some questions in the comments section, and I'll try to get back to you on that. But let's go ahead and jump into the game and look at my inventory. I have 4 packs here, and let's just go ahead and open a pack and see what I got. So we have 3 commons. Remember, blue is common, and 2 rares. So I got a rare Iron Sword and I got a rare Wagner, which is plus 8% to ranged hit chance. I also got some basic weapons, an axe, a steel pick, and a wooden bow. Okay, let's open up another one. Okay, I got a little bit of a nicer one here. So once again, 2 rares, steel hammer, Azazi, he's mage, plus 10% to magic damage. Some basic weapons, a great sword and an iron crossbow, and I got a nice bow, deliverance. Ooh, I got a red. I got a nice winner's bite. It's an axe. Rare, ebon wand. Iron spear common. And Scourge's Kiss. Okay. Getting some decent weapons here. Okay, I got another red. Let's see here. Oh, got a healing ring. Not too shabby. Okay. So let's go ahead and round this video off by just playing a match, just to kind of give you an example. Like I said, this will be, I haven't played too many matches. Let's see if we can find an opponent. 45 seconds. So let's go with the ranged. And let's go with my nice new bow. I'm wondering why I can't. I'm wondering where my other equipment is. Okay. And a heal. So I've got 2 damages. I've got a ranged hit. Let's just see how it goes. I should have probably put the buff to ranged hit before, but we'll see. And just like in Splinterlands, you can speed up the matches. So he seems to be doing more damage to me. I probably should have put the plus ranged hit up first. And that heal, I think, is going to be not enough. Too little, too late. He missed me. And heal. Oh, I've been defeated. It was a close one, though. Okay. So you get the idea. It's going to come down to really who's got better equipment, but also there's going to be some strategy in picking where you put your damage, like your weapons, where you put your buffs, and or shields or heals. So, and you know, this will come along, and we'll see how it goes as time goes by, and we get a little bit more experience with it. Either way, this has been Bronze Dragon taking a second look at Immortal Creed. I will leave the link to the white paper in the show notes. Check it out. In alpha, it's not really going to cost you anything unless you want to go ahead and just buy some packs and be ready for the game to go live. Otherwise, it's a new game on the blockchain. Looks promising. It's been Bronze Dragon. I hope everyone on your side is happy and healthy, and I will see you on the flip side.